What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with today's first video. And in today's first video, guys, we're going to take a look at Chainlink and see what it's doing on the 4-hour, the daily, and the weekly time frame. We're going to take a look at this falling channel that we're currently in on the short-term time frame. And we're going to look at our possible, next symmetrical triangle that I've been talking about for weeks now that we could possibly be in for Chainlink on the daily time frame, guys. So if that sounds good to you guys are new to the channel and actually enjoy today's content, make sure you guys smack that subscribe button down below so you don't guys miss any of my 2 daily videos and daily live streams, all right? So let's not waste any more time and jump straight on in to the 4-hour chart, guys, all right? So what do we have going on? Well, you can see on the 4-hour chart, we've now gotten 2 touches on the bottom of this possible channel, right? This used to be our old support, right? Now it's flipped as our new resistance twice now. So we've gotten 2 touches on the top and the bottom. So I would like to see one more touch on both sides to confirm the channel, but that might not happen, right? We might get a bounce at our current level for Chainlink. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly why I think we're gonna get the bounce. So you can see this green line here is such a huge level. You guys see, guys, looking left here, it was our previous resistance back here. And now, right, it was our previous support and our resistance. And now, guys, look what we're doing. We're getting a nice bounce off this green line as we speak and trying to flip it as support. Now, we could oscillate sideways here for a couple, a day or 2 maybe, and then continue up to the upside, just like we grinded against resistance right over here, right back in, really the end of February, okay? So that is definitely a possibility. Also, guys, why I think, we're due for another, at least a bounce here for Chainlink. You guys can see right here, we have our 24-hour EMA and our 54-hour EMA, which is about to flip bullish. You can see, guys, these are about to cross each other. When you have that bullish cross, when your 24-hour EMA flips over your 54-hour EMA, right, you're going to see them cross like this. That usually results in a nice bounce to the upside. You can see the last time we got one of those was all the way down here in the beginning of January, right? About January 3rd is when we got that bullish cross here, and we look what ensued after that, a giant push to the upside, spanning from about $11 all the way up to about $36 in the next couple weeks, okay? So we could be seeing something like that if we see that flip, guys. You can also see the last time we got a bearish flip was right here, and right when we got that bearish flip, that's when we got a massive move to the downside. So you can see how important that this flip could actually be in the short-term price for Chainlink. All right, guys. So don't be wary, right? So ever since this flip right here, we never, they never crossed again. You had a couple fake outs where they were at the same level, but you never crossed them all the way up until we got that cross right here and we dumped. I don't think that's a coincidence, and this could be a huge flip here if Chainlink continues to get a bounce here up to the upside. All right, guys, so that's the 4-hour chart. We don't have any type of divergence really going on the 4-hour, so we're not really going to talk about our RSI. Let's switch over to the daily. So if you guys have been following my channel for a while for Chainlink, you know how important this wedge is actually to me. All right, I've been talking about this since I started my channel, last year. Okay, every time Chainlink consolidates in a symmetrical triangle, it pumps up to the upside, symmetrical triangle, pumps up to the upside, symmetrical triangle, pumps up to the outside, symmetrical triangle. I feel like I'm a broken record here, which I kind of am in this video, but you guys can see here, what we did and why I think we're going to be forming another symmetrical triangle. You can see we already have our upwards resistance being formed, right? We got a touch here. Obviously, we've got a fake out to the downside here, and then we went back up, got another touch, and now we wicked down to this line twice. So that could be the bottom forming of our symmetrical triangle. On the top, we're not confirmed yet, right? We only have one touch, so we'll see if we go back up to this symmetrical triangle. We could go all the way as high as 34, 35, 70, and come back down again and just form another triangle. But you can see how these usually start, right? Usually get your initial pump here, and then that first, really when you kind of get some consolidation is that start of the triangle. You can see right here was your first support on the triangle. You can see when you got consolidation right here, that was the support of the triangle. And now you can see right here, this could be the next support of your next triangle that is being, that is being formed here. We could oscillate in here before your next big move to the upside, hopefully breaking out of this rising wedge that you've been in ever since Chainlink's inception, with only 2 fake outs, right? The only 2 fake outs we have are obviously the crazy blow off top in 2017 and the craziness that happened back in March of 2020. And both of those are kind of outliers, but every single one of these touches lines up absolutely perfectly. We have 5 touches on the top and we have 5 touches on the bottom, confirming this big rising wedge that when we do break out of this, guys, it's going to be an absolutely massive move to the upside. All right, so that's what we're looking at on the daily for Chainlink. We'll see if we continue to bounce around in this possible triangle. Just speculation, not confirmed yet. All right, guys. Now let's switch over to the daily. This daily chart. We have to look at our fibs, right? So this is our Fibonacci retracement from our last swing high to our last low. Okay, and you can see how perfectly this played out. So on your initial pump back up to the upside, you got rejected off your 0.618, and then you fell back down to the downside. Then you get another pump to the upside, you got rejected off your 786, right? You came back down, retested your old resistance as new support, and then pumped again, right? And you pumped all the way up really to your 1.618 here, and then that's when you got one more pullback and launched back out of your rising wedge you had going on, and you pumped right to that 2.618, and then you pulled back again, retesting your old resistance as new support. Okay, so now we're getting a bounce, right? And our next target for Chainlink, if we continue to get a bounce here, is all the way up here at 47 cents. But you're probably gonna say, hey, Jordan, that kind of goes against what you're saying for the symmetrical triangle here. Well, guys, I'm not saying that we're gonna go straight up to that, right? We could consolidate, right, for another week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks for Chainlink before we actually get that next big leg up to our next Fibonacci extension level at 47.37. Okay, so we'll have to wait and see what happens on the Chainlink chart. We don't have if anything, we did have weekly bearish divergence. It did play out. You also could see we did have some bullish divergence play out down there, but obviously that already played out. You're already getting that bounce to the upside. So let's see if that continues to play out along with your bullish 20 and 50 4-hour EMA, flip here that could be happening, within the next couple 4-hour candles if Chainlink continues to move up here on the short term. Now, let's take a look at our Chainlink Bitcoin ratio chart, and this is also why I'm bullish, right? You can see you have your classic support into resistance flip all throughout this area, okay? And now you're trying to come back up to retest the top of this resistance here. You can see where you got support the last 2 times, right? Your support down here was really just your previous all-time high. That was perfect support and resistance flip. We talked about that too, that Chainlink on the Bitcoin ratio tends to come back down, retest its all-time high right there, right? And then it did it again right here when you pump up to the upside, retested it again right here, again here, and then pumped up to the upside. So do we need to have, once again, 2 retests of the bottom or of your previous all-time high? Do you come back up here, get rejected again, and come back down all the way down here? It's definitely possible. And if we see a big move on Bitcoin, we could create that other double bottom that's happened the last 2 times and then get a move back up to the upside for Chainlink. That's something that definitely could happen, and that's what's happened in the past. All right, so don't rule that out, guys. But that's really the Chainlink video. We got to watch to see what happens on the short term. This bullish could absolutely blast us off, pass out of this falling channel. All right, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, and you're new to the channel, right? You're new to the channel. Make sure you guys press the subscribe button. For all you guys that are already subscribed, make sure you hit that alert box button as well, so you don't miss any of my content. I'll be going live today, maybe a little later. I'm probably going to be going live at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time tonight. So make sure you guys have that marked on your calendar. And I'll see you guys in the next video that's going to be uploaded shortly in the live stream. All right, guys. Peace out.